Hello friends, how are you? So for today's video I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me because it's been about a week or so, hasn't it? But I also have quite a few products here that I want to try and test out with you guys. These are all affordable slash drugstore products, by the way. I haven't got enough brand new products to try and test out for a full face of first impressions. So I've actually just included some of my current favourites at the minute in with this tutorial. But the main product that I'm really looking forward to is the Colourpop Stone Cold Fox eyeshadow palette. So first off, I'm going to start with some primer. So this is the Revolution Skin Bright Brightening Makeup Serum. And it also has some vitamin C and orange blossom in it. You can obviously use this after skincare and before makeup to or for a glowy finish. I have the description of the product here up on Beauty Bay so I can give you a wee bit more information about it. Oh, it's on sale at the minute as well. So I paid £10 for this and it's now £6. Don't you just hate that? So yeah, as I was saying there, it's infused with brightening orange blossom and vitamin C to brighten the complexion and help keep the skin look fresh during the day. Oh, it actually feels quite nice to apply. It feels very lightweight actually, and it goes on really nice. I can definitely see like my skin was already pretty glowy and quite nice looking before I put on the primer. Listen to me. But it's actually gave it a wee bit of a booster of glowiness. The smell of it though, is far too early in the morning to be sniffing things that smell like ass. It actually looks really nice on the skin. Like you can definitely see how nice and glowy it's actually with my skin. It just doesn't smell that nice. So it's actually sunk in quite well. It's not leaving like a greasy thick residue on my skin. My skin actually is looking quite good at the minute, apart from like a couple wee breakouts which don't bother me at all. They come and go, but yeah, actually really like that. I'm going to be using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream, and I do apologise that I can't tell you what shade this is in, which I'm actually raging because I really want to buy this again before Becca closes down because I love this wee product, but it literally tells you nothing. I have been using this recently and I love it. This is definitely heavy duty, full coverage, like I'm just going to spread this around a wee bit with my fingers first of all, and then I'm going to go in with a beauty sponge. There we go. Oh, have you seen my nails? So I chewed my nails off, like they're pretty manly looking now. I done it last Saturday. Ooh. I don't know, something just came over me and I was like, I'm literally just gonna chew all of my nails off, and here we are. So guys, I actually just wanted to apologise about last week. I think I only uploaded once, which was the Thursday, and that was the Q&A that I done with Kyle. I do not know what was wrong with me last week, but you know the way you just get these weeks where you're just not having it. Like you wake up every day thinking, one more day closer to death. And I know how grisly that sounds, but damn, I would honestly have no issues at all with my mental health. Praise be to Jesus. But my, like I was even googling, was I low on iron? Because I'm usually pretty good at getting up in the mornings. Like I would be up around 9. But last week, could I get up for the life of me? I think there was one day in particular I literally lay in until I think it was nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What I mean is that just was not me, and I do not know what was actually wrong with me last week. So I just could not bring myself to film at all. Today's Monday, it's the start of a whole new week. And hopefully I'll get this up this evening for you, but if not it'll be up tomorrow, but hopefully it'll be up tonight. I just think like the whole lockdown situation, like it's been over a year now, well a year literally just passed there, and I don't know, this time it's just hitting different. I don't know why. I think the weather's crap as well, and that's got a lot to do with it. I don't know. Do you know what it is as well? But same shit, different day. Oh my god, my skin looks so good right now. I wonder is it this? So I was actually wearing this foundation on Saturday and I wore it with the Fenty Beauty primer, whereas I'm obviously wearing this foundation today with this, and it has made my skin look so much better. You can still see like that glow coming through my skin. That's nice. For concealer, I'm going to be taking the Makeup Obsession Mega Concealer. This isn't necessarily brand new, but it's brand new to me. In fact, most of these products aren't necessarily like completely brand new products, but they are brand new to me, and they are kind of like somewhat new this year at least. And I've actually just realised that they're nearly all Makeup Revolution apart from like 3 products. Okay. It's quite nice actually. Okay, yeah, it's quite nice actually. What shade was it I got? 03. I think I could go for 02 actually. It's actually a really, really nice concealer, guys. Definitely a really nice, beautiful finish. Definitely nice and full coverage, even though I can't really tell because I have a full coverage foundation on it, but you can still kind of tell, can't you? So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Tantour Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. So I seen on Instagram this morning that ColourPop has yet another collection. So it's a Disney collab this time, and it's Lizzie McGuire. I was actually really excited whenever I heard and seen that they were coming out with a Disney collaboration. And then whenever I seen that it was Lizzie McGuire, it was like... And then I'm just going to take that foundation sponge and just go go over everything. What even? But yeah, like the collection looks really, really nice and very, very 90s inspired. Love it, because I'm a 90s baby, an early 90s baby, but just not me. I'm actually a bit nervous to use this because I don't know why actually. But anyway, it's from the brand MUA, so a Makeup Academy, and this is their blushed liquid cream blush in the shade Misty Rose. I'm just going to put a dollop of this just on the back of my hand and then apply it to the skin with a beauty sponge. Where do I apply this? God, I'm so bad. So I'm literally just going to be like patting this all in and then just applying this to the skin. Ooh. And then I'm actually just going to use my finger to blend in the rest of that. Like, as you can see, it's not too intense where it looks crazy. Like, as you can see with the colour here, it maybe looks a bit crazy, a wee bit scary. But cream blushes are so underrated in my opinion. I don't use them a lot, but whenever I do use them, I'm like, oh, they are so, so beautiful. Now, I don't know why it took me so long to try this powder. I am honestly so excited for this powder. How many times can I say powder? But I'm going to be using this new I Heart Revolution Radiance powder. As you all know, my favourite powder to set and bake is the I Heart Revolution Coconut Scent Baking Powder. I have one here, but this is the peach one. The reason I have this out is because I need to compare this with you. So obviously whenever I seen this on the website, I was like, oh my god, yes, Radiance, because as you can see, it's kind of got a bit of radiance to it. Yeah, okay, I think we've sold that. But whenever I got it, I was a wee bit confused. And I'll show you why. Obviously, this is brand new, I never used it before. This is the I Heart Revolution Peach Setting Powder. I've used this once before. The reason I don't really use it that often is because it's a wee bit too dark for me. Can you see how much product is in this? So let's just say, for argument's sake, it's along here. And then if I get it all level, if you did see my haul, you are going to see what I'm going to be talking about. So as you can see, so can you see the amount of product that's in that? Like, you can definitely tell there's a decent amount of product in that, you know what I mean? Like, you can definitely see here. This is the amount of product that you get in the Radiance one. it's way down here. And then if you also look closer, there's a wee sign here that says that if you're pregnant, you can't use this powder. So I'm kind of thinking, what's in this? But did you not think that's ridiculous? Like, what the hell? Like, why is there so much product in these ones and not in this one? Like, and it's more expensive, by the way, may I add. So I'm just going to put a wee bit just on the lid. Okay, so I never do this, but I'm going to take a wee brush and I'm just going to put a wee bit of this just along my forehead, because I kind of like to have a shiny forehead. Like a nice natural looking glow to my forehead. So I just want to see. Okay. I'm not too sure if you can see that or not, because it is very, very subtle, which is actually quite nice. So I've had this becking on. I've had this becking on. So I've had this becking on for a couple minutes now, so I'm just going to dust this off. Can you see how that has stuck to my under eyes? I think I'm definitely going to use this again, but not a beck with it. Literally just go in with what I've done with my forehead and dust it on. And don't let it sit heavily on the skin. I'm kind of seeing its potential. It definitely has potential to look really, really nice. I'm just not happy with how it looks here, but it's no big deal. It's only makeup. This is Makeup Revolution's new setting spray that I am so excited for, because my favourite setting spray definitely is the Morphe Continuous Mist setting spray. So I kind of thought aerosol can, it'll kind of be the same. The only thing is, this isn't a continuous spray, you have to actually like spritz it. First world problems, right? But this is the Revolution Super Fix Super Hold Misting Spray Ultra Matte Finish with aloe and vitamin E. Do you know what? With it being a matte finish, I probably will still use this. Obviously, if it does leave my skin with a very matte finish, I'm not too sure how I will cope with that, because I love having a matte foundation and I like to powder and all that good stuff, but I don't like the actual finish of my makeup to be matte. Because I like to go in with like glowy and dewy setting sprays and stuff, but I don't know. It smells like hairspray and cigarettes. It smells like me. Do you know, I think that's maybe the aloe. It smells like a really cheap perfume. Oh, what? Okay, I'm not a big fan of the mister. It's a wee bit... Yeah, it could be finer. I've definitely tried better setting sprays from Makeup Revolution that have like a finer mister, but I can deal with that. Oh. Okay, so for highlight, I'm going to be using these two wee highlights here from Beauty Bay. I'm going to be taking a mixture of Beam and Flash, but I'm actually just looking at my skin and I'm actually pretty happy with that setting spray, you know. It definitely has soaked up any of that excess powder that was on my skin, so my skin doesn't look as powdery anymore, which I really like and enjoy from a setting spray. But yeah, like, I'm not mad actually. I really do like it. I actually just really do hope that they bring out like a glowing one, so I don't have to continue to buy this. But yeah, I'll definitely use it again, but we'll see how my skin looks at the end of the video. But so far so good. It doesn't seem to be making my skin look and feel completely dried out and completely matte, which I like. For highlight, I'm going to be using this one first of all, and it's in the shade Beam. So this is the darker one out of the two. And then I'm going to be taking Flash, and I'm just going to be using this as my nose highlight. I always like to use my nose highlight, or what? I always like to use a lighter highlighter for my nose highlight. Okay, so I'm just going to mention this before I continue, but I definitely can feel my face is starting to get a wee bit tight, and I definitely do think that is it is the setting spray, so it definitely must be mattifying my skin and my face to a certain degree. Of course that isn't necessarily a bad thing because it is a mattifying setting spray, so it's obviously doing what it says in the tin, but so I can't exactly be mad about that. So for my blush, I'm going to be using the AOA Studio Perfect Blush. This wee bronzer here from Jolie Beauty, and it's their Second Skin Powder Bronzer in Latte. And I just like to apply my blush, or my bronzer, sorry, with a stippling brush. I'm now going to actually do my lips before I do my eyes. Just kind of get that out of the way. So I actually have a new lip liner to try, and I don't know why I haven't used these lip liners before. And this is the NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. I've heard so many people talking and raving about the NYX lip liner, saying that they're so good, they're this, they're that, and I don't know why I've never tried them, because like they even, is it weird to say that they even look good, like they even look creamy? So it's actually a really nice colour as well. Yeah, nice. It's lip liner, I don't know what more else I can say. So I'm actually going to be doing my go-to nude lip at the minute. It seems to be that every single week my go-to nude lip changes. I'm next up going to be using the A Dose of Colours liquid lipstick in the shade Knock on Wood. Then I like to go in with the Burberry lip cream in the shade Light Nude, and I just like to put this in the centre just to lighten it up a wee bit. And then afterwards I'm going to go in and apply gloss on top, but I'll do my eyes before that. For the eyes, guys, as I was saying, I'm going to be using the Stone Cold Fox palette. This is from Colourpop. Woo! So, as you can tell, we're going to be doing something quite cool tone today, I think. Shall we? This is honestly such a gorgeous palette. Like every time I look at it, I see something different about it that's nice. It's honestly such a gorgeous palette. It is so nice. I think I'm wanting to do something really smoky. What's new? So I think first off I'm going to go in with You Rock, which is this shade here. And I'm just going to pop this in the crease. I honestly need to start saying something different. Literally say that every single time in an eye makeup tutorial. Do you know, also for being a really pale grey, that shade is actually coming off really, really nice on the lids. Let's zoom these in a bit more so you can actually see what I'm doing here. So I'm still taking this shade and I'm now just going to start blending and buffing that out. I'm just going to start winging that out. So I'm just going to be using this big fluffy brush just to wing this out. Do you know what? I'm not wanting to do anything too like precise or anything today. I'm just wanting this very smoky and effortless looking. Going to switch to a slightly flattish brush and I'm going to run this just along the lower lash line and also connecting it to the outer corner. And then I'm just going to use that same brush. I'm just going to blend that all together from the lower lash line out and then up to the lid. It's slightly darker than this, so I'm just going to be going down and then I'll probably finish off with this shade. Or this shade actually. I don't know. But I'm first off going to use this wee shade here just to darken and deepen everything up. So I'm just going to be applying this shade where I was applying the first shade and going in the same shape as well. So I'm going to be winging it out. But because this shade is slightly darker, I'm not going to be winging it out as far as the first shade. And then I'm also going to be keeping this first brush handy just so I can go back in and blend everything together just as I go along. So I'm just going to be applying enough of this shade just to slightly darken and deepen that up, but I'm not applying too much of it because I'm now going to go in with, I'm going to try this shade here, this pure grey really. I don't actually think it'll do much, but we'll see, because it's very similar to the shade that's already built up on my lids anyway. Yeah, you can't really see much. Do you know, I kind of wish that there was a darker grey, like there was a shade like this but slightly darker. I know we have these two shades here, but these are slightly brown. I think I might go for this shade here just to see what it's like. So I'm kind of using like this flat-ish brush for some reason, and I'm just going to be packing this on kind of in the shape that I want, and then I'll go and blend it out with the very first brush that we took. Okay, so I think I'm going to get a wee flat brush, if I can find one. Okay, we don't have a flat brush, but you know what I can use? My finger, since I have no nails. And I'm going to put this on the inner corner. And then I'm going to get kind of like a slightly a slight flat brush, and I'm just going to blend that out. I'm next up going to be taking the Maven Beauty waterproof liquid liner, and I don't know if I should do a wing or not. We'll see. I'm just going to apply some mascara, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. Okay, I'm quickly going to put a wee bit of gloss on. Again, this isn't a new gloss. This is from Urban Decay though, and this is their Stay Naked Vice Lip Chemistry in the shade Saucy. This, I freaking love this actually, it is so good. I am not the biggest fan of lip gloss in general, but this is such a thin formula that it's nearly like an oil, like a pigmented oil. It's just, oh, it's amazing. It is so good. It's so hard to explain. Boom. Okay, so I think that's us. But anyway guys, all the products that I did use will be listed linked down below in the description box, along with my Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter, so don't forget to go and follow me on all of those. Again guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're all staying safe and well. Please be kind, look after yourselves and each other, and I shall see you in my next video.